Welcome back, folks. You know why we're here, Monday edition. Welcome back to the channel. And hey, again, welcome, folks. And if you're new here, do me a couple favors. Hit that subscribe button. Then go over and ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. Before you head out, drop a comment down below. YouTube loves the comments. And if you're one of the regulars here, also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment as well. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. Before we get into this, I just want to say that this being the Thanksgiving week and kicking off the holiday season, I want to wish everyone out there a very happy Thanksgiving, whether you're with family or friends. If you're traveling, please be safe. And I wish all of you a great holiday, the weekend, right before we get started. But seeing that, you saw the thumbnail. Ooh, it's going to get dicey in here. Now, it's no secret that I, along with many others, have been less than impressed and critical of the recent and current state of Marvel in this newest phase, nicknamed Phase 4 of the MCU. It's been a disappointment to say the least. From a financial side of that, there's no question. But just in case, for some of you out there who still think that this has been successful, allow me to give you some numbers. I warn you, this may drive some Marvel fans to drink. It has me, so let's just do this properly. Salud. Now, let's just lay some groundwork here really quick. Now, there are a couple of things that go into the price tag of a film, that being the production cost and the cost for print and advertising. Now, since we're talking Marvel, these all hang around the $200 million mark. That's the production side of it. Print and advertising, they can go anywhere from $100 million to about $200 million. So for the sake of this video, we're gonna split the difference, and we're gonna put it at $150 million. That will be that with the production budget will be the price tag of these films. Also, when we see the big box office numbers, that's the gross. That's not what the studio brings back. Now, generally, what a studio brings back if a film has a true theatrical run, which is about 100 to 120 days, is right around, give or take, it's right around 50%-ish. Now, Marvel, with doing these shortened theatrical runs of about 45 to 60 days, there's evidence out there that they're taking less of a share of that gross box office. But for the sake of this video, we're going to stick with the 50% number. That being said, so let's start with Phase 4. And when we're talking numbers, this place there is red in this ledger. Speaking of, we'll start with Black Widow. Speaking of red in her ledger. So Black Widow came with a production budget of $200 million with $150 million print and advertising for a price tag of $350 million. Okay, the box office was $379,751,131. Okay, so if you take 50% of that, that's what the studio brings back. $189,875,565. But there's a caveat to this. Black Widow was also released day and date on Disney Plus for a premium of $30. Now, Disney's own numbers give us $60 million for an adjusted $249,875,565 for a net loss of $100,124,435. Not a good start. So let's go to Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi had a total price tag of $300 million because the original production budget was $200 million. They pushed $50 million of that onto Thor, Love and Blunder because they were filmed at the same time. They filmed right after each other in Australia, so Marvel just shifted some of the production cost onto Thor. That will come into play later. So for the sake of this, $300 million price tag. Global box office, $432,224,634. Their net is $216,112,317 for a net loss of $83,887,683. Back to back. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Next would be the Eternals. Do I really want to go into this one? But I will. Price tag, $350 million. Global box office, $401,731,759 for what Marvel took home, $200,865,880 for a net loss of $149,134,121. Ouch! Whew. Something's bound to turn around at some point. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Meh came with a price tag of $350 million stated. However, according to Deadline, they did, and other trades, 6 weeks, 6 days a week of extensive reshoots. They had to refilm about 80 to 85% of this film. Now, my friend Culture Casino put that added price tag of about $80 million. So it gives us an adjusted price tag of $430 million. Okay. Box office, $952,224,986. Not too shabby. Almost the coveted $1 billion mark. Okay. What Marvel took home? $476,112,493 for a net profit, a profitable film. Okay. $46,112,493. This thing barely cleared. Oh, and next, Thor, Love and Blunder. Now, as I said, this got $50 million pushed onto it, which made its production budget $250 million plus $150 for print and advertising, gave it a price tag of $400 million. Global box office, $745,246,850. Marvel took home $372,623,425 for a net loss of $27,376,575. So up to this point, not counting the Wakanda yet, Marvel had invested in these 5 films $1.83 billion. The return was $1 $1,515,589,680 for a net loss of $314,410,320. Oh dear God in heaven. And I can hear it now. I can hear it. But, Spider-Man! Okay. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Distributed by Sony Pictures. Let me say that again. Distributed by Sony Pictures. Global box office. $1,910,041,582. Sony took home $955,020,791. Marvel got 25% of that, which comes out to $238,755,197, which makes their total net loss $75,655,123. This is still operating at a loss. Now, Wakanda Whatever is currently in theaters. We're not going to know the total numbers until it comes to the end. But it has a price tag of $400 million. Currently, according to the numbers, and I'll leave a link to that chart down below. You can check it out for yourself. And please, check my math. Tell me I'm wrong. I won't be, but that's fine. Currently, it's currently underperforming domestically. That is the United States and Canada. This thing is set to maybe is going to end up at about $700 to $750 million. That's just my thought. The Sunday to Monday box office experienced a 73% drop. The week Friday to Friday, a 79% drop. If this thing is tracking anywhere between Doctor Strange and Thor, this is going to lose money again, which will make this entire phase a loss of over $100 million for Marvel Studios. Ouch. So my final thoughts on this is what happens when a studio decides to put ideology first. It's very clear that Kevin Feige has said that we're going to push diversity, equity, inclusion at the expense of story. That we're going to see almost all of our heroes going to be females, thus the MCU. Kevin's words. Gary just gave it a nickname. Does this mean that we're going to see more of this in Phase 5 and Phase 6? Probably. Marvel's locked a lot of the money up into some big name actors. Probably not much is going to happen. These films keep losing the money like this. That may force a change. But again, this is what happens when you put an activist, Victoria Alonso, in charge of steering your ship. But hey, just my thoughts. Gonna turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And again, check my numbers. Please do. And just want to say, again, subscribe, ring that bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, you stuck around this long, share the video on all the socials. Again, check out the merch store, check out the playlist, check out the featured channels, and have a great once again, have a great holiday weekend, guys, and always have fun. #keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles!